Hi, Stitchers. Welcome to Tatreez Talk, where we share conversations about Palestinian embroidery. I'm Amani here with my co-host Lena, chatting with talented embroiderers and artists, sharing their stories, inspirations, and the cultural significance behind their work.
On today's episode, we are chatting with Eman, the founder of the Instagram account Tatreez Therapy. Welcome to Tatreez Talk, Eman.
Hello, it's Eman finally here. As a Tatreezer, it's been a while. I have been watching both of you, like, and your posts and everything. Lena's was my inspiration for the Thope journey, so I was really so in love with the journey itself.
Oh.
Amani, I'm so in love with the art piece that has a Tiffany color because Tiffany is my favorite color. So I was like, I can't wait until the colors, like, until the artwork is done. So yeah. So the world is wide, but we are still close with the trees. So
100%.
Oh, I love that. I love hearing that. I will say, I think we're all very much inspired by each other, and it's so exciting to see so many Palestinians all over the world practicing Tatreez and really like doing it in their own way. It's really beautiful to see, and we're very inspired by the work you do, and we'll definitely talk a lot about that and the community that you're building. But before we dive into that, Iman, we always like to start off by asking, what is your family's connection to Palestine?
Okay, so my mom and dad, they both born in Palestine. So my mom is from Jaffa, which is Jaffa, and my dad is from Ramallah. Not originally from Ramallah itself. It's like from the villages of Ramallah. So it's called Ne'lin. It's recently started to show up as as a Ne'lin, as a village, because it wasn't really well known back in time until the separating wall and everything. It's started to build up. So we had, like, most of my family's family farms are already gone with the separation wall. So this is when Na'lin became famous, unfortunately with a bad situation. But yeah, this is Na'lin. And my mom, she's from Jaffa originally, but she born and raised in Nablus, in Askar refugee camp. So she has nothing to do with, she doesn't know anything about Jaffa, unfortunately. And I think she visited only once when she was a little kid, like as a school trip, but she didn't recall anything with that. So I remember my mom told me that her mom and dad, they got married in Jaffa only, and they gave birth for the first child by the journey of leaving Jaffa towards Nablus. So they were stopping in some camps, refugees, and everything until they settled in Askar. So yeah, there's the journey of her family. And my dad, he raised there already, like in Ramallah. But nothing happened with the occupation or at that time, so he was still in a safe place. And he moved to Iraq for studies, and then he shifted to UAE when he started his working journey. He was like 20 something when he arrived here to UAE, to Dubai. And yeah, my mom and dad, they knew each other here only. They met each other in Dubai. And they got married here, and there's where, like, me and my siblings, we all born here, so we belong to UAE. That's a good thing about UAE, that you still feel home, because it's full of Palestinians, like everywhere. Like my whole neighbors were used to be Palestinians. My friends in school, they are Palestinians. So it's full of Palestinians. So that's the thing, that you never feel like you're apart from your country. And we used to visit Palestine during the school summer break. So that was a must for us. If it's not year by year, it would be like year after year or something. But I still remember everything about Palestine since the day I visited Jerusalem. I've been to Qubbat al-Sakhra, the Dome of Rock. Al-Aqsa, I didn't recall it at all, but I still remember the Dome of Rock with the whole details inside. I was only 4 years old.
Wow.
But I can remember everything. And I remember I was trying to climb the column inside, and my grandma was like, Iman, stop it, you're not a monkey. يعني خلاص, you don't have to go up. Stay there. And I remember I put my hand inside the thing that you feel, the misk of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Yeah, that's like one of my best memories in Palestine. And still have some families there. Yeah, my eldest sister, she's there in Palestine, in Nablus. She's married and she has kids, so yeah, they're there. She settled there. She was here before, and she settled there in Palestine recently.
When was the last time you were able to visit?
20 2010. That was the last
Okay.
time. Mm.
Okay. Oh, that's
Unfortunately,
so
I couldn't
special.
make it later after that because I
Mhm.
was already studying and working, like making
Mhm.
my bachelor degree. So I couldn't have a chance to visit it back again. And because I had a small trauma there when I was, because for us, I'm holding a Jordanian passport. So for
Mm.
us, we have to go only by road from Jordan to Palestine.
Yeah.
And the moment I reached Palestine, we were in the big bus, like a huge bus, and everyone is there. And my family, they all like went out from the bus. And once I step out from the bus, so the soldier was like, "Iman, you step aside." I was like, well, "Why I have to step aside? Like, what I have done? Like, my family is there." I was only 17 years old, and he was like, "Just shut up and step aside." And I was like, "Okay, until when?" He was like, "If you keep talking, you will stay here forever." Okay. And I had to wait for so much time until they like release me, like an hour or something. And my family were they all leaving, and yeah, that was really bad. And once I arrived to the village, there was at that time the separating wall was happening.
Mm.
So the roads were like full of gas bombs and tear bombs and all these. So that was really bad. I never thought like I would ever witness this, but yeah, it happened. And I, I don't know. It's for us like eventually as a Palestinian, you will see it like no matter what, even if you witness it alive, or you just like see it through the social media or something. But
Yeah.
that's it.
No, and it's those small experience, they're not small, but it's those experiences that they stay with you like for a very long
Yeah,
life.
forever.
Yeah, and it is like a form of trauma, I think too. It's yeah. I'm so sorry you had to go through that and that you haven't been able
I'm
to go
telling you,
back.
eventually as a Palestinian, we'll go through this
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah.
what.
Inshallah, yeah. Inshallah you go back to a free Palestine. Inshallah we all
Inshallah,
do.
inshallah, we will witness this, inshallah, very soon. We
Inshallah,
all pray for this.
inshallah. Well, okay, so why don't we kind of pivot now into your Tatreez journey? So how did you first learn Tatreez?
Okay, so it was fun. The time I started to learn Tatreez was back in 2011 or 2012. I can't recall the date exactly, but I guess 2012 because I was studying. It was my second year in the college. Oh, the first year, sorry, first year in the college as interior designer. And I remember my family they left during the summer vacation, and I was here because I was having a summer course in the college, and I was staying alone with my brother, not the eldest one, the second brother. Uh, so my brother decided just to we can me and him to shift to my uncle's house. So I won't stay at home alone because he goes even to college. So sometimes he will leave me alone at home. So we decided just to shift to my uncle's home. And my uncle's home was staying. They used to stay in Sharjah, and Sharjah is not that far from Dubai, but the traffic is really bad between Dubai and Sharjah. So I couldn't have enough time to do anything once I reach home because I would be reaching home very late. So I used to draw and do everything when I drive the car. That's really bad and it's not recommended for anyone. But for me, like I wasn't having enough time to do my assignments, so I had to do it in a bad way until I reach home. And then at that time, I remember my uncle's wife. She was stitching, and I have never seen anyone stitching before. Like I used to see my mom wearing a thobe and my grandma and everyone, but I have never witnessed anyone who's doing it like live in front of me. So I asked her to give me a small piece, and I told her like, "Can you teach me how it's done? Like just few steps." She's like, "Iman, you are an interior designer now. You should know how to do it. It's just an X." Okay, it's just an X, and how the X will have the X will happen. It's like direct X, or I have to go slash wise or what. Iman, explore it by yourself. And I was like, okay, خلاص, I will explore it. I couldn't make anything. Just like I think I remember I have done only one line with four X's, and they're not even at all. And I just threw it away until 2021. It's a it's a big gap, but yeah, I was busy with the study and working, and so much ups and downs happens in my life. I lost my job during COVID 2020 at May or something, and then I got married on July. I got married in July, and then I got pregnant, and I lost the infant when he was still in my tummy, and I was home alone. No one is around me, so my family is not like, very close to me, so I can see them. My husband goes early to his job, and I stay home alone. And I'm not used to stay home at all. Like I have been working since I was 17 years old, so for me, I used to have like a full time schedule. So I can never sit and do nothing. Sorry. I tried to get back to my art since I'm an artist, but I'm very moody artist, so I don't work anything if the mood is really bad. So never happened. I tried to learn new skills. So I learned the macrame. I'm done. I learned the freestyle embroidery. Done. I learned the crochet. Done. Then what's next? I have to do something. It's coming for me easily. Like I can do everything. So I need something just to keep me busy. Until I found one post from Kave. There is a space called Kave. I don't know if you heard about it. So these are Palestinian people who are running this space. So they posted once on the Instagram. It was on February, if I'm not mistaken, February of 2021. There was a post raising awareness about Palestine and Gaza in a special case, because there was happening some things back in Gaza at that time. So it was raising awareness. So if you have, like the post was telling, if you have anything Palestinian, you can share it with us. You're welcome to share it. So I remember my mom and my aunt and everyone, they have some Palestinian stuff like tobe or cushion cover or whatever, or like an artwork or something. So I thought like, I will grab everything together and I will go share it with the people. I have zero knowledge about Tatreez. Like I have nothing to do with Tatreez at that time yet. And 2 months after that post, after I signed up for the post, I received a mail from them telling me that, hi, Eman, this is Kave people. We want to inform you that you are signed up for a workshop for 25 people to teach them the art of Tatreez. And yeah, it's the next week. And I was like,
and you have no idea how to do Tatreez right now.
Nothing, nothing, like zero knowledge. So I thought like, shall I go for this? I think I can make it because I have done everything in 1 day. So I think within 1 week I think I can master it. Let's give it a try. And I asked my husband, should I do it? He's like, Iman, are you sure you want to make it? I was like, nothing to lose, عادي يعني خلاص. If it's happened, it happened. If not, خلاص, it's fine. Like no one would tell me anything about it. Like خلاص, it's just give a shot.
I
Don't think
also
about
love that Arab are just like, yeah, عادي عادي. We're gonna
عادي.
عادي through life.
Nothing. Yeah, no, we're not gonna die anyway, so it's fine. So then I thought like, okay, now I can learn. It's fine. But the thing is like, where can I get material for 25 people, and I have to teach them. So I thought like, I will check what I have in my stock. So I remember my mom when she came from Palestine in 2012, she brought me a small piece, like it was 1 meter, like the itamine comes in 1 meter and 1 meter by half. So I thought like, I will cut it in small pieces I will teach them to make a keychain or a bookmark. I think those are small pieces that can be done on spot. Okay, I got the material. I learned it. Now I need to get the patterns. Now the struggle of finding a patterns, because I wasn't having any book and I didn't know about the terrazine, so I had to learn it in a hard way. Googling until I found some books and some patterns that it's written it belongs to Palestine with the city of each pattern and everything. So that's when I learned that each city has different pattern than the other and all these. So I just read small pieces, like small articles about Tatreez. I learned about Kawar, the lady. I forgot her first name.
With
Dad,
Yeah, with that Kawar. So I was like, خلاص, I think I have enough knowledge to share it with someone, and I would bring my pieces, Tatreez pieces from my family side. And yeah, I went there. It went perfectly. Everyone was really happy. What's the best part was like none of them, like most of them, they're not Palestinians. They're from the globe, from anywhere. And yeah, it went really good. Then خلاص, I was like, خلاص, I made it. I'm alhamdulillah satisfied about it. And I left after 2 months or 1 month. Cave people, they contact me again. I was like, Iman, thank you for the amazing workshop. We got a really high reputation about it. So we want to sign with you a deal. It's not a deal. It's something that since you are family, you so became one of our family member, Cave family member. So we want you to host a workshop on a monthly basis, twice a month or once a month. to teach the art of Tatreez and share it with everyone. I was like, let's go for it. And yeah, since 2021 until today, until yesterday, I had my latest workshop was yesterday at Kave. We're still doing data trees, alhamdulillah. It's not only at Kave now, it's everywhere in UAE.
And you've been doing it every month since 2021?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Even when I was pregnant, then I got pregnant later. I was there. When I delivered my baby, I went with my baby and just introduced him to the family because, yeah, they are my family. So, yeah, the little Sani, he's a friend of everyone there. And whenever I go, I was like, Eman, where is Sani? Sani is the name of my baby boy. So, like, okay, excuse me, I should have to bring him before me. Like, he has to step into Cave before Mama. Like, yeah.
That is so sweet. When Lena and I were in Dubai last summer for a wedding, and we were saying earlier, we wish we had connected before, but you know, next time. But we went to Cave People, and it was such a cool space, and I can only imagine like what it's like to have that space, to have that community. Even you were saying, I know you said you were lucky to grow up in a Palestinian community, even though you were outside of Palestine. Can you tell us a little bit about the community that you have at, you know, the Tatreez community you have at Cave, and just like in general, the Tatreez community that you are building in the UAE?
So it started in Cave. So I always mention this, like I born as a Tatreez artist only in Cave. It's a mom with her two daughters. They are the owners of Cave. And from day one, once I had my first workshop, I remember the eldest daughter, Zaina. She came to me and she was like, "Can you please teach me Tatreez?" Like I thought it looks very interesting, and I taught her the steps and everything. And she became one of the best students of mine until we until we tried to pull the other lady, Rania, into our community. So she recently started to learn Tatreez, and she's doing really good, like really good. Rania and Zaina, they both have some Tatreez artwork in Cave, which are done by them only. And the mom, they're really supportive for such things. The community grows since that day, since 2021 until nowadays, and keep growing and growing, alhamdulillah. I'm happy to witness that the young generation are really interested in this, like really young ones, like 5 years old and everything. Not only in Dubai, just jumping to Sharjah, I was doing a couple of workshops with a good foundation called Sharjah Art Foundation. So they are really supporting Palestine and everything. So I really like Sharjah. So I never liked Sharjah before because of the traffic and because I'm used to Dubai and everything. So Dubai life is quite different than Sharjah life. But Sharjah life is good because it's very homey, you know. You feel in Palestine anyway. Because everyone here is everyone is Arab, not like Dubai. It's like multi-nation. So the Sharjah Art Foundation is really supportive. So I used to have on like not every month, but we used to have like a very huge number of attendees in each workshop I have done, and they're all young and really interested, and most of them are locals, like Emiratis. That makes me really happy to have the next generation, even from boys, not only girls. They're really interested in such things. So and I try to simplify it as much as I can for the kids using the plastic needle and the plastic net instead of the tamine, using the wool and everything. I feel blessed because everyone is here supportive for such an art. Never thought I would be in this place, to be honest. But I also alhamdulillah, the chance came to me and I took it in a hard way, but it was really good and it's a nice journey. And the name of the brand as Tatreez Therapy, it didn't came from nothing. It really came from an original thing that happened to me. I remember my husband used to struggle with me to make me calm down with whatever I had in my life, because he knows me since so long, since 2012. So we were colleagues in university. So he knows I used to be very live, very loud, wild, and full of energy until all the ups and downs that happens in my life. And he was like, Iman, you have to do something. You want to go back to work, you can go back to work. If you want to do some art, do your art. Just do your thing. until the Tatreez came to my hands, and it really changed me, like so much, like really, really so much. And he witnessed that, and he was like, Iman, I think it's a Tatreez. It's a Tatreez what made you like the original Iman like before. And seeing the people from the first workshop in 2021, after that, within a year, there's one lady who came to me and she told me like, Iman, it's so therapeutic. It's so therapeutic. I can't even sleep any night before I do like a small line or a small pattern just to relieve my day. So I was like, okay, I think the Tatreez Therapy brand, it didn't came like without any, like it has a cause. Like even everywhere, whenever I go, so they always mention like we are really in love with the name of the brand because it is that therapeutic. It is. You can just you never. There's no one who ever could leave us away from our phones for 2 or 3 hours, focusing with you, telling the stories about Tatreez, telling the history of Tatreez. All of these are like something really deep. No one ever knows about Tatreez as a journey, not as an art. I think alhamdulillah, I'm really satisfied with whatever I do.
No, that's amazing. I actually wanted to ask, like, how have those workshops evolved? Because it's been now 2025. Wow, it's been 4 years
Yes.
since you've been doing these monthly workshops. Like, how has it changed from that first workshop that you did till like yesterday's? Like, how have you evolved and how has the
Yeah,
experience evolved for everyone? I'm curious.
very confident. Like I feel really confident. I used to be very like sometimes I used to feel scared when I step in any space and start speaking about the trees because was having like very limited knowledge until I met like so much people in the circles that used to happen in Kave, and everyone was sharing the experience like of the Tatreez with the about some stories about the grandmas, some stories about the if they were coming from Palestine to here to UAE. So um, Iman of 2021 is not the same Iman of 2025. More confident, more knowledge, still seeking for the original knowledge for sure. I still have to pay a visit to Palestine to meet the old ladies, speaking to them, the Hajjat, because they are full of stories. I'm really feeling sad because the time I raised or my grandma was passing away anyway, so I couldn't have a chance to chit chat with her about Tatreez or to if she could like teach me at least some basic stuff or something. But I'm lucky enough to have her taupe with me. It was a gifted taupe from her because my grandma from my father's side they're villagers, and my grandma from my mom's side they are citizens. So from the city side they don't do Tatreez. So my mom she's from the city, and my dad is from the village. So the fusion of both of them together, I feel happy to be and proud to be that the combination of both. So yeah, so the top was a gift from my grandma from my father's side to my mother on her wedding. So it was very precious, and I wear it on only special occasions, and I keep it everywhere with me. Whenever I go to any workshop, I grab it because it has a story. It's full of story, and studying it with the patterns and everything, it's really deep.
Yeah, that's okay. We need to see a picture of that though, because that sounds really
Sure.
beautiful. And it's so special that you have that, it sounds like, Tatreez has obviously it's brought you some peace and some calm. It's brought you some confidence as well.
Yeah.
I would love to kind of hear a little bit more about how as you've deepened your knowledge and your practice in Tatreez, how has that evolved your relationship to your Palestinian identity?
It makes me feel very proud to be Palestinian. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with one of the ladies who have attended my workshop. She's Jordanian, but for the first time, I love Jordan. And for the first time, sitting with a Jordanian one, like a Jordanian person, and he's telling, uh, we are one. Jordan and Palestine is one. Okay. Only the line that came with the British people who have just separated us, but we are one people. And when I told her that that the Jordanian Tatreez and Palestinian Tatreez are very close because Jordan was a desert, like basically it's a desert and full of mountains. So we share the same Tatreez with the Bir Sheba and everywhere. So we had that chit chat with about Palestine and about um, how deep we are as a people, and our history is very rich. We have like a very good roots. We are not like a group of people who just came to life like recently. We used to be like one of the best, and everyone knows that, and we are still there. We will once we will, yani, sooner we will be back to that position. So she was telling me like when she heard all the stories about Tatreez and the meaning of Tatreez and everything, she stepped like that and was like, I'm very proud to be Palestinian and Jordanian at the same time because she has a Palestinian root as well. The reputation about Palestine, the awareness about Palestine, the awareness about everything related to Palestine is something really good. We never thought that bad thing could turn to a good thing about our culture. This is what makes me really proud to be Palestinian.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us can resonate with that. It's been such an honor to be able to practice something that our ancestors also practiced and connect to them in that way, even if we are separated geographically or separated by
Yeah,
time, that's so powerful.
we
So
still
you,
have that language, you know?
yeah,
It's a language.
exactly.
It's an international language, no matter what.
Exactly, 100%, 100%. So you also mentioned in passing like your brand Tatreez Therapy. Could you tell us more a little bit about like when you decided to start it? What's kind of your goal with Tatreez Therapy? What are you hoping for the future for Tatreez Therapy?
So the main goal was spreading the trees everywhere to everyone to make it exposed to everyone. It's not something only related to ladies. Men can join. So I was really happy when I used to see like men are joining my workshops. It makes me really feel good. And by the way, men they're doing sometimes better than women in Tatreez. For some reason, I don't know why. They like one guy who have attended one of the like the third or fourth workshop. He finished the art piece on the same like at the same hour. So I was like, come on, if the man could make it, like why the what about the ladies? Yeah,
Don't,
come
Eman,
on.
don't give men more confidence.
Unfortunately, that's what I heard from the ladies after. Just like Iman خلاص يعني stop it, like نفختي راسه للزلمه مش مستاهله. So I was like, come on, I have to say it like chapeau يعني.
Obviously, you talked about the classes that you're doing and obviously teaching people and making it more accessible through education. Can we also just talk a little bit? I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but before we started recording, you showed us something very cool, and I feel like this is a part of your
Yeah,
mission to make Tatreez more accessible. Can you tell us
yes,
about the Tatreez project that you are working on right now?
sure, I will show it to you definitely. So it's called Tatreego. If you just split the word, Tatreez and Lego. I'm a big fan of Lego since I was a kid. So I will show you a small piece that it's a fusion of Tatreez and Lego.
So cute.
It looks
We'll
It's a
have
so
Lego
good.
break.
pictures.
It's a
Yes.
Lego
Yeah.
break, and it's not only one. It comes and the star, the saru,
Oh, it looks so cool, this saru. I
another
love that.
another saru,
Oh
So
my God.
cool.
and this is the big piece I had. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah, for
And I
those who
sold
are
it like
Eman.
listening, we'll have to send you guys to look at the pictures. This is
Eman, I want
awesome.
all of them. Originally wanted it for my
please,
nephew. Now I want them for me. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I don't even play
and
Legos and
yeah,
now I want to.
the little bird.
Oh, I
So yeah.
love
So
that.
So
cute.
I'm trying my best to make it something really fun because some
Yes.
people are like get bored with this with sewing and stitching. So to think out of the box, yeah, combining my passion of Lego and toys
Hmm.
together, and yeah, giving birth for this. So yeah,
Oh, so cool. Wait, so are you going
I
to be
love it.
making like kits with these
Yeah,
or
soon
okay.
inshallah I will. Yeah, I will put it in. I will put it soon inshallah because I was still searching for a good quality of Lego, and I'm
Yeah.
still in touch with Lego themselves to make it happen. So inshallah, sooner
Yeah.
we'll have it.
Oh, that would be so cool. Oh my God, imagine it's available at all the Lego stores. That would be
Oh my God,
amazing.
that's my goal to be honest. Like
Yeah.
inshallah, I will. yeah, I would
Inshallah.
fight
Man,
for
I
this.
am so, oh my God, I'm so excited about this. Like, I'm so hyped. You need to I'm telling you, and this is being recorded, so it's on the record. You please,
Yeah,
please, please need to tell me how I can help you, how I can support you, because this is so cool.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so excited about
thank
this.
you.
Like, yeah, yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Thank
This
you
is
for
so
the
cool.
biggest
And just
support. Like
imagine,
it
I
means a
like,
lot to me.
and I want to imagine, let's imagine like a 3D size of like a
Stop.
thobe, and then you can
Stop.
decorate it with the
Stop.
Tatreez using the Legos.
Yeah, the patterns,
Stop.
then you can just build it by your own.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
would
God.
be cool. That would be
That's
Oh
so
my
cool.
cool.
God. Okay, Iman, you can hire us.
Yeah, we're available to
Okay, let's make
support.
it.
We're ready. This is so fun. Oh God, I'm like, I just want to say too, I am so blown away. I think especially this week, I just been seeing so many talented Palestinian Tatreez artists like all over the world and how creative everyone is. Like this
Yeah.
community is so creative and
Yes.
so inspiring. Like I love it. Like wallah, that's what keeps me going. Like,
Yeah. Even me. Yeah. Come on. Like
so
never. The ups and downs coming. Like
I'm
I
already
was like,
manifesting. I'm already manifesting. We're gonna have Iman back on to Tlali's Talk in like a year, and
yes.
it's gonna be revealing her new collaboration with Lego. We're manifesting it right now.
oh my
Inshallah.
God.
Inshallah.
We'll have a
Inshallah, we'll
big
make it.
launch party at
Yes.
the Lego store in
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Dubai
yeah, yeah.
How
and
cool
in
would that
That will
be?
Copenhagen and
happen,
oh
inshallah.
my God. Man, okay. Woo, this is
Yeah.
so
I put my
exciting.
own energy in this. Like I really want it to happen. So
Inshallah,
Inshallah,
everyone,
inshallah.
inshallah.
whoever is watching this episode, please pray for us to make it happen.
Yeah, we're
Or
planning.
reach out if you know anyone at Lego. I'm gonna look at my
Yeah,
contacts
who
and
Yeah, if
see.
yeah,
anyone
who
wants a
knows
box in
Lego
Lego,
people?
please support us. We really need it.
Yeah.
Listen, Iman, my background is in brand marketing. I know how to stalk people professionally. We'll talk.
Yes,
We're
it's
gonna
needed.
talk.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. So this is really exciting. We're definitely going to keep all listeners updated as you go along this journey because I know so many people are going to want to get their hands on this. And of course, if anyone knows how we could support Iman, hit us up, hit Iman up. Let's do this. Let's support each other as a community. But I know you also mentioned, your background as an interior designer. I know you also do some graphic design. I'm curious to understand how your relationship with your interior design, your design work has really been impacted with your Tatreez practice.
Coming to that, I think that what made Tatreez very easy for me to learn is because I have that the interior background.
Mm-hmm.
It's all big. So to everyone who's joining my workshop is like I always tell them about the perfection. Okay, so I'm always seeker of perfection. And if the artwork is not centered, like عادي خلاص I will ruin it and do it again.
Oh, man, yes, I
So
feel you,
yeah,
sis. I
so
feel you.
coming about the centering and the perfection and everything, the pixels, the pixel work. That's where Tatreego came out from, because I'm a graphic designer. So the vectors and pixels and everything, it's something really happening for me every day. So I thought, like, come on, it's a pixel, and what looks like a pixel and can be easy for everyone to catch it? Lego. Just search for the Lego and everything. So yeah, so the Tatreego was the baby of the fusion of me as an interior designer, graphic designer, and Tatreez artist. And yeah, if I show you my house, how it looks like, it's full of Tatreez things everywhere: the cushion, the wall, the paintings, everything. Even my signature, when I used to paint, it was made of etamine and small stitches. So yeah, it's Tatreez. It's in the blood now. خلاص, like I can
We
never give it
understand.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's always there.
understand.
Yeah, we
We
do.
totally understand. We totally understand. Okay, and then I also know that you have done some map t-shirts with signature and flag colors. Can you tell us a little bit more of those, about those?
So the idea came just because I was looking for a good, like a small Palestinian map, a pattern, like a small pattern that everyone can make it, or I can make it at least, and everyone can follow it, because most of the maps are kind of huge. Like the patterns of the maps are a bit huge or bit like complicated. So I was thinking about something really simple. So when I first had the book of the Tatreez, it's the green one. I can't recall the name of it, but one of the authentic books. And when I opened it, I read more about and explored more about the Tatreez. So I learned that it has a basic shapes that makes the trees, the star, the lines, cubes, and all these. So I try to combine the basic shapes of the trees to create the map. And I made the map. I stitched it only, but I wasn't planning to keep it as a pattern for everyone to use it. So I thought, like, I will make it, and once I learn how to make the digital version of it, I will post it. And there, once I learned about Terrazain, I don't know if you heard the platform. It's an initiative. So they contact me, and once I posted the original piece of the map, so they contact me. I was like, Iman, are you willing to share this as a digital version? And I was like, yes, for sure, but I still want to learn the software. So I have zero knowledge about how to make it as digital, unless if it's in the classic way through Illustrator or Photoshop. So that will take much time, or even on AutoCAD, because yeah, I used to use AutoCAD for so much stuff, combining the Tatreez and graphic together. So AutoCAD, by the way, it's a software that we're using as architects, as an interior designer. So that's the one. So yeah, Terrazain, they have initiated this. So I was like, okay, خلاص, give it a shot. Let's keep it digital. And I want to give birth for this pattern on my birthday. So let's keep it live on November 18th. And that will be open for everyone. And yeah, they made it on November 18th. And we put it for everyone to have it. It was an open pattern. And then I decided to make it on a t-shirt. The first t-shirt was for bodybuilder. It's called the name is Janti. He's a bodybuilder. He is very famous in UAE, and most of the Iraqi people, they like it. And he's happened to be a friend of my brother. So they met each other in the gym, and he's really supportive to Palestine. So, and that's when he was asking my brother, do you know any place that they sell some t-shirts with a map or printed map or anything, but it has to be like in a huge size. He's a bodybuilder, so you can imagine, like, he's wearing like triple X or something. So I was like, so, and then that's when my brother called me. He's like, Iman, do you know a space Kave does have any t-shirt or something? And I was like, I'm not sure if they have in a huge size. Like, what size are you looking for? And he told me, man, he's a dinosaur. Like, he's a huge guy. You need to find something really huge. Like, okay, let me check for this, but I'm not sure if they have it. And I contact Kave, and they said, like, it's out of stock, and also the biggest size they have is only large. And it's not oversized, it's slim fit. And by chance, my husband at that same, like a week before, he had one t-shirt. It's an oversized shirt. And once I checked the sizes, that available sizes of that shirt, it says that it has a double X. It's a double X large in an oversized look. So I was like, okay. Then I called my brother. I was like, I had some. I found some T-shirts. If they want it as a printed, or shall I do my magic on it? And he was like, do your magic. Let's see. You never know where it will go. And then that's when I made my first T-shirt of the map map T-shirt, and it went really wild. I didn't expect that. So everyone was trying to contact me from the whole globe, from US, from London, from Iraq, because the guy is Iraqi, and everyone in UAE in here. So yeah, the orders start to come, and I barely could make some of them. And then I dived into the T-shirt things, and I made my first the mini watermelon, and it's really going really wild. Just today I made two. Last week I submit 3. It's for boys and girls, for men and women. So that's my aim of Tatreez, just to keep it handy. Everyone can wear it. Everyone can make it. You can wear it for any occasion. It's not something that you have to wear it because of if you're attending a special occasion of Palestine. You don't have to be Palestinian to wear it. It's for everyone. If you love Palestine, if you want to support, let's say Palestine, let's say Palestine. If you want to support Palestine, so I think this is a good way to support it. And even my first watermelon cap was done for my baby. He was my model, so I made his first bucket hat, and that bucket hat really hit hard.
Oh my God, he must look so cute in a bucket hat with
Yeah,
Tatreez.
I
Oh.
could eat him, like, he was edible with that thingy. And yeah, I happened to see that one of my friends, she's French. Her name is Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte, if you are watching this episode. So, so when she saw my first bucket hat of the watermelon, so she started to contact me, and I was telling her, if you want, I can make you something for anyone of your if you're having any niece or nephew, so we can make them some if you want to gift it. And she was like, Iman, okay, let's keep it as a gift, a gift box. So okay, you will be having a bucket hat, a pacifier holder, a small teddy bear or something, and everything is related to Palestine. Let's keep this. And since 2022 until now, we are having a regular, like on a regular basis, like whenever any of her friends she deliver a baby or something, so she's calling me for that combo. So it's like, Iman, let's get the combo done. Thank you. So yeah, the watermelon bucket hat is like rolling all everywhere in the globe. So I'm really happy with that, and thank you, Charlotte.
That's really adorable. I want to see a picture of a bucket hat. And all the cute babies wearing them. But that's really, really cute. I love hearing that. And I think also, like, to your point, what you were saying earlier is like everyone can participate in Tatreez, and definitely I think it's also important, like, if you're, whether you're Palestinian or not, if you want to participate in Tatreez, like, so important to go and learn about Tatreez from Palestinians
Exactly.
and learn the history. Because, like, I always say, and I feel like we've had so many different guests who've said this too. It's like when you learn the history and you learn the background of Tatreez, it makes Tatreez so much more powerful. Again,
Exactly.
Palestinian
And
or
it makes you very
not.
passionate to learn it, Aslan.
Yes, yes, yeah. We actually, we had um Anna, who came last season,
Oh,
and she was talking about the fact that, like, her being able to practice Tatreez really taught her a lot about Palestinian geography. Like, she learned so much about the history of Palestine through Tatreez, and I think that's really, really important for people to remember. Like, having that context is so powerful. So thank
definitely.
you for
That's what I used to
teaching.
think. Like, yeah, it is a language. It's international language.
Yeah.
Uh, it's readable for everyone. Not complicated. Very simple. So yeah, it can be once like the calligraphy for the
Yeah.
fluence. So we have the Tatreez for us. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And thank you for teaching it to people, and thank you for teaching people the language of the three. I think it's so important.
Thanks.
So obviously, we have really enjoyed this conversation, and
Same
we
here.
are excited to have you to come back when we have the
Allah.
Tatreego. I can't wait. How can
Yes.
I pronounce it? Did I say it right?
Yeah, yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Tatreego,
Yeah.
Tatreego, boom. When we have the Tatreego, we're gonna have you back. But
Inshallah.
before we say goodbye, we always like to ask if there are any major life lessons that you have learned from Tatreez that you can share with the listeners.
Patience. It teaches you
Boom.
how to be patient, really. It teaches you how to be patient, to be seeker, because you like once you step in, you will be very hungry to learn more about it. So
Yeah.
it's never an X, it's never a cross, it's never a star. It's something really deep. It has a meaning. So me personally, I never thought that Tatreez has that much deep meaning until I dive in. And since 2021 until now, I don't feel yet satisfied with the knowledge that I have. So it keep you hungry for seeking more knowledge about it. You could pay your life to learn it, to travel, to feed the experience, to fulfill yourself with it. It's something really deep. Last time I had a chat with Zaina, the owner of Kave, and she passed to me a Tatreez piece, and she was like, Iman, can you do some magic on this? And then I just hold it, and I was like, come on, like I'm the master of not master of perfections. Like, how you give me this? I have to redo it all. Like, it has so much defaults. So she was like, Iman, it's obvious, I know, because the time I started this, she told me, like, the time she started that art, she was in I don't know if she was in Sri Lanka or India or somewhere, and she was staying in a tent, no light, nothing, only the sunlight. And this is the only thing that she came out from, like she came out with, and she was like, Iman, please appreciate, like this is me practicing Tatreez in the middle of the nature, without no light, without no internet, nothing, just combining the patterns, whatever patterns I remembered together, and put it in one piece. That's when I really understand how Tatreez affect you as a person, and how to make you committed to it. It's really heart touching for me. So I was proudly seeing the piece, and I still continue doing it. I'm not holding it now, but it's there somewhere. So I will finish it and I will post it somewhere, inshallah. Yeah.
That's so
That's
beautiful. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Eman, so much for joining us. Before we let you go, how can people follow you, get in touch, learn about your Tatreez classes that are upcoming? Tell us all the places.
okay. So I have two Instagram accounts. The main one was Eman, Eman underscore MSM. So EMAN underscore MSM. And the second one was Tatreez Therapy. Tatreez Therapy is a bit new account. I just made it because to post the product of Tatreez Therapy. But yeah, the main account is Iman, where I post my workshops, the upcoming workshops. All the agenda will be always there.
Thank you so much again, Iman, for taking the
Thank
time.
you.
We're so excited to stay in touch, and we'll see
Yes.
kind of where things go.
Yes,
Amazing.
yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
I was really happy to be part of it, and I'm a big fan of both of you. So keep going,
Okay,
never
baby.
stop. Do more Linus Top, please. It was so adorable. Amani,
I'm
please make
working on it. We're working on
more
it.
of that Tiffany kit. It's
I got you.
amazing. Ah, the color. Please keep going with that.
Thank you,
Thank
Habibi. We
you.
appreciate you. That was such a fun conversation. I'm so excited about the project she's working on. And it's also so funny. We didn't even mention this while we were recording, but the Palestinian diaspora is so small in so many ways. Like Iman had iftar recently. It was one of my best friends who now lives in Dubai. And, he like immediately texts me. He's like, do you know this Iman woman? I had iftar with her and she's at the Tatreezer here. I was like, yes. And she's coming on the podcast next week. So it's so funny. But I'm so excited to hear about her passion for Tatreez and this Tatreego project that she has. And I just want to reiterate, like it's so important for we as a community to support each other and support each other's like endeavors. And this is such a cool project that I feel like honestly just like benefits Tatreez as a whole to again bring the Tatreez on a larger scale and specifically Palestinian Tatreez and name it that is really important.
Yeah, and open it up to other people who maybe aren't interested in the needle and thread
Yeah.
specific parts of Tatreez.
Yeah.
Like kids. There's such like I think there are some people who would so love engaging with Tatreez in this way. And it's also a way, like you mentioned how Anna mentioned about it teaching her about Palestinian geography. Like those Legos are very easy ways of also engaging with Palestine as a whole. So yes, I love the creativity too. It's amazing. So
It
good.
really is. It really is. Like, oh, this community is so inspiring.
Yeah.
Like, keep doing dope stuff, y'all. Please.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Tatreez Talk. We want to hear about your Tatreez journey. So please share your stories with us at tatreeztalk@gmail.com, and we might just have you on an upcoming episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite listening platform and be sure to leave a 5-star review. You can follow me at Lina Stob, Amani at Min Amani, and of course, make sure you follow the pod at Tatreez Talk. We will talk to you soon.